Good morning. This is Wake, Chicago. What the hell is today? 3rd, I think. Yeah, July 3rd, 2021. They tell you the World Economic Forum's putting out a garbage today. They usually put their garbage out on Friday, Saturdays because nobody's paying attention. They wouldn't be paying attention anyways, but some of us do. This is just really weird. This tweet came out. This is Eileen. I don't know who this is. It just came up. Anyways, there's their thing. Toxic positivity is the new emotional boogeyman. This is her quote. People should embrace fear, anger, and sadness. It's healthier. Too much toxic positivity can lead to heart disease. Who knew? Really? Oh, this is going to be good. I haven't watched yet. I just know this is going to be garbage. Thanks, WEFers. From the quote, you will have nothing, you'll like it. Bank of ideological nonsense. Oh, this is funny. That's a good tweet. So here, this is their video they just put up. World Economic Forum, blue check mark. This ain't no satire. This is real. Fear, anger, and sadness are natural emotions, and we should embrace them too. Should we? Fear is like it's. That's how they control you, by the way. Fear-based or trauma-based learning is based on fear. You beat them to submission slowly. Death by 1,000 slashes or whatever that's called. Cuts is another way they're doing that in the background, by the way. But fear is control. Fear equals control. Fear equals. That's why in the book that you can't say starts with a B, ends in Ibel. Fear is like a huge problem. Let's call it. Why? Because it's the opposite of good. Oh man, these guys are so freaking evil. All right, here we go. Fear and anger. Okay, we got it. Let's play this video here. It's all music, so I turned it up. So I'll read it to you. There's a bunch of girls standing, whatever. It says this is why psychologists are warning against toxic positivity. Are they? Let me see these studies. Because there are none. It's garbage already. It's garbage. Here we go. Positivity can boost your well-being. Yeah. Let's see. This is how wizards talk, by the way. They jerk you off first, and then here comes the side speak. So that's a fact. Positivity can boost your well-being. That we know that. Thank you, wizard. I haven't watched this, by the way. I don't know what they're gonna say. So you're watching this with me at the same time, but I'm uploading it after. You get it. Your resilience to stress and even your lifespan. So here's some facts. This is how wizards talk. Let's see. Fact, positivity can boost your well-being. Fact, your resilience to stress goes up. Fact, your lifespan can go up, right? Let's see. Now they're going to flip this. This is called mirroring. Well, I'm just guessing what they're going to do. Hang on. Uh-oh. See? Wizard 101. But positivity also has a darker side. Does it? Oh, you bastards. Anyways, this is a good lesson for you for your long weekend on how to be a wizard or how to catch them. Positivity has a darker side. Okay. Because there's a mirror. Didn't I just say mirror? I swear on everything. I have not seen this video. Because I knew this is gonna go this way. Because I know how wizards think. I don't know why. Toxic positivity is when you force yourself to stay upbeat at all costs. But that's called being retarded. In my world, you guys see your body, the world, plants, animals, cells. the stock market, everything runs in cycles, up, down, up, like your heartbeat. Your heartbeat cycles, right? There's a frequency to it. If you listen to the all four of the main religions, I think there's four, and then you go into either out of that to the truth speak, whatever these guys are, the shamans, whatever, to pick whatever. They always tell you walk a fine line. That's a fact. Because you know why? Because of the cycle. Here's that point. You're walking down a road. If you run to your left too far, the pendulum's got to swing back to balance itself. So then you're going to run to the right too far. And then you keep swinging. You ever like oversteer your car in the snow? And then you start, your ass end kicks out. And then again, you oversteer and you kick it back because you don't know how to drive. Okay. Or maybe you just never were trained professional. Whatever. So then if you would have went a little slower and didn't jerk that wheel too hard, you could have stayed on that line. You see what I'm saying? The world works that way. The universe works that way. That's why when you do stupid shit, it ripples out into not just your world, into everybody's world. That's a fact. I mean, I can't prove that. I mean, Einstein used to go into the ether, but whatever. Tesla went into the ether. That's weird, but I'm not going to go that route. My point is, these are wizards. All right, back to the topic. I digressed again. Toxic positivity is when you force yourself to stay upbeat at all costs. That's impossible. You're never going to be upbeat off. This is retarded. There we go. Minimizing difficult emotions like sadness or anger. What? So they're saying you're an idiot if that it's even possible, by the way, that you could, that would be manic, right? If you're pretending to be in a good mood all the time, like that's impossible. Like, what are they talking about? And then you're minimizing your difficult emotions. Oh, these guys are good. They got the best shrinks in the world. Look at this. Probably the devil himself. I wouldn't doubt that either, whatever you call it. All right. Now, ignoring real problems that need dealing with. What's that got to do with forcing yourself to stay positive ends up in ignoring real problems? Okay, let's see where they're going with this. Toxic positivity can damage your empathy by leading you to dismiss the experiences of others. What wizard shit is this? Hang on, let's look at this. Toxic positivity can, and by the way, after I absorb this for a while, I may come up with some other shit they're doing here, but this is just off the cuff. Where are they going? Toxic positivity can damage your empathy. How? Well, first of all, toxic positivity doesn't exist. There's the wizard trick right there. They're trying. Look what they're doing. They just created out of thin air a new disease. Holy shit. That's what they're doing here. Because this doesn't make any fucking sense. They're creating a new disease in real time. Listen to this wizard shit. Toxic positivity. You're going to start hearing this word all the time now. Oh, wow. We just caught it in real time. So mark this day in history. July 3rd. I think they published this on the 1st. They rolled out toxic positivity as a new mental disorder. Whatever that is, we just read. Toxic positivity. You force yourself to be positive when you're not. Whatever the hell that means, we're going to find out because they're about to tell you, I think. Oh, they're telling us here. It damages your empathy. How about frequency can do that too, by the way? Just saying. Are they prepping us for this delta frequency coming or not? Because then when you start acting retarded, they're going to go, you got toxic, and your shrink or whatever you go to is going to say, we got to give you a prescription. Or whatever they're going to do. Oh, they're setting this up for something. By leading you to dismiss the experiences of others. Who the hell would dismiss the experiences of others? Especially because you're trying to be positive. What you're trying to be positive, you just either are or not, first of all. Oh, this is good. This is good wizard shit. Oh my God, this is good. They're creating a new disease out of thin air. Like telling a suffering friend to look at the bright side. Well, sometimes, by the way, there's not many friends that would tell you that, by the way. They'll just go along and come along. So, oh, yeah, I know what you mean, whatever, they're garbage. But if you have a true friend, they would just tell you the truth and say, look, this sucks. But look, we got to go out and let's go for a walk. Like, that's what they need. Like, that's what a good friend would tell you to do. Let's go. Let's step out of this. Let's go for a walk. Something like that. It is bad, but let's. What are they saying? Like telling a suffering friend to look on the bright side. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Like, let's see where this is going. I don't know. Why are they always showing two guys touching each other? But every video these pricks do. Three boys. They're young. Really? Oh, you sick fuck. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah, I have to because they keep doing it. All right. What we got here? It can reduce the opportunity for growth. Really? So this new mental disease is going to stop you from growing, stop you from empathizing. You starting to sound like AI, but you don't know. That's what AI is, by the way. AI can't feel human emotions. It can't feel our joking. It can't feel your rhetoric. It can't feel my smart ass mouth. Yet, it almost sounds like they're describing they're going to turn us into what? Hybrids, right? How would you do that? Fluids or not? Which happens, it says here, it can reduce the opportunity for growth. This is wizard shit. Which often happens through difficult experiences. That's called, what do they call it in the book? Tribulations. See, people who had a harder life than other people seem to be the ones more awake in the later years or whatever, or even in their young years because of trauma, even because of experiences, because of seeing evil. Difficult experiences make you tougher, period. Doesn't make you weak, makes you strong. And the people who are weak are the ones who have been sheltered their whole lives, in my opinion. And I'm not mad about that. I'm mad about their saying. This is garbage. What are they saying? You tie in Delta, you tie in that movie on Netflix, Awake, and now you're talking about people not having empathy no more. They're not able to grow. They're not able to help their friend. What are they talking about? Read between the lines, which often happens through difficult experience. Okay. It can trigger feelings of guilt or shame. What the fuck? This is mind control, guys. They're literally implanting a new disease in the books and in people's heads. So now, if you have any guilt or shame, you're what? You're now you're gonna have to go to a Home Depot. What do you call it? Garden center, right? For negative thoughts. Oh no. Oh my. Look what they're saying. Look at Facebook 2015. Miss Regina, I think is her first name. She said they could read your mind back then, but you were controlling what thoughts you were letting get through, even though you never knew they were doing it. So thus, how were you controlling what they could hear or not? That was my question when I did the videos on it back then. If you're reading my mind, but then you tell me I can control what you're reading, but I didn't know you were reading my mind, then how can I control? That's called wizard speak. La 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 la, magic, poof. Yeah, you were controlling what we could hear. Really? Well, now they can do that with Wi-Fi. By the way, look that up. That was 6 years ago. So now what do they got? Hear what they say, right? It didn't tell it. See, in this dark arts that they worship, they have a code believe it or not, that they follow. That's why they try to get their power and wherever they're getting their ether shit from. However, there's people on the other side of the good, that good side, that are countering. That's again balance. So you have to have this evil, and you have to then have the opposite of that evil, and that's just how it is, and that's how it spreads out. So yeah, there's bad people, but the problem is the retards in the middle that don't know that evil is real, or that people can do really bad things. How about that? But they do, and these people are doing it. It can trigger feelings of guilt or shame for negative thoughts you cannot control. There's a message there. Or not. Again, their code is they must tell you ahead of time, and then their conscience is clear, meaning their karma won't be effed up. You know why? It's on your karma. You know why? Because you then submitted to it. You then accepted it. So now you're told they're not going to be able to do this, and then you let it happen because you ignored what they told you. Thus, now it's your fault, which is probably right. That's why this works this way. See how that works? Oh my, they're telling you something. And even lead to cardiovascular stress. You know what else does that? Frequency. Jesus. Social media can be a steady source of toxic positivity. Yeah, you guys invented it. You guys set up the addiction to it. You set up the dopamine triggers. And by the way, that all started off for good. The scientists who figured that out, they didn't know they were going to take and run with it this way they did. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what that means probably? We're going to have to turn off the internet because you guys can't control yourselves. Go to your room. Oh, my. How would you stop toxic positivity when most of it's coming from the internet, apps? Get it? July 9th, training or not? Same effers, WEFers are doing the worldwide training, grid down, internet down from a virus or whatever they call it nowadays. Oh, and by the way, your alphabet guys at the FB and the letter I just so happen on July 9th, they're not going to protect you anymore from the internet virus. Well, that's just a summary of what they said. And I'm like, I got to do a video on this. I said, what? They literally just said, go F yourself, and you're half these. They're saying there's going to, if you don't have your computer clean, you're going to have malware that's going to take it out to lunch. But not to that lunch. That's today's news, by the way. I got a video coming on that. Oh my God, these guys are not playing. As users share only their ups while editing out their downs. That's probably true, by the way. I don't use the internet for that, but I bet I see it. It's arguing about stupid shit, so I can imagine you're doing that. Your fake profiles and all your editing your photos to make you look 30 years younger, all that bullshit and garbage. Yeah, they're probably right there. Again, they have to tell you the truth too. That's part of the code. But then they could twist it. That's what wizards do. Psychologists say, who's these psychologists, buddy? You see, they haven't quoted one study. Notice that, by the way, when you're getting tricked again, there's no studies. Just saying. Psychologists say fear, anger, and sadness are natural responses to life. It's also evil. On the left side of good, let's say that. But they are responses to life. It's whether you obsess in it or not. And then if you feed off it, then you're retarded. Again, that's the side I was telling you. You go too far to one side, you're going to get payback on the other side. That's why liars always get caught. Because it has to balance. Nobody gets, it's all about balance. These primary emotions keep us safe, reinforce our boundaries, and deepen our connections with others. So those are the good ones: fear, anger, etc. The dark side of your emotions, let's call it, or they're calling it, which is a fact. We do all get angry. I'm not saying we don't, but it's whether you obsess in it and then you can't break out of it, or you feed off it, or you worship it. Then you got a problem. Walk a fine line. Start doing that. They're telling you that those are good. See how they're twisting this? See, being positive was good to a point, but then you're all doing too much positive, whatever that garbage they were saying, that toxic positivity that they're making up. So then when you see anybody in a good mood, you're going to go, you're toxic. Watch what's coming. They're going to divide us again. The miserable fucks, they're going to be, oh, look at these happy. They're acting. They're not happy. Yeah, maybe they are. Now what are you going to do about it? Oh, we're going to be split again. Oh, these pricks are good. You're going to make us hate happy people. What an upside down world we're in. Jeez, my goodness. Instead of toxic positivity, they recommend embracing realistic optimism. That's evil or not? Is the devil on the earth at this point? Like, are we kidding here? You got to be miserable and get used to it. That's what Uncle Klaus is going to say next month. After the internet's down, you're going to see it on your local emergency broadcast. State-run media. Oh, shit. Remembering that everyone will have their share of bad as well as good in life. Oh, shit. Oh, it's going to get bad, all right. You guys have no idea what hell is it. It's coming. Oh, we got to have fun, dude. You have fun while you can. They ain't playing. Like I said, I'm just saying they ain't playing. How about that? Oh, shit. And they're telling you to your face. Like, comment, and share. This is WAG Chicago. Oh, my.